Hey guys, welcome back. So today, I was going to make a Libra video. Well, got sidetracked. So we are going to make. It's basically messages from Divine Masculine, but specifically, it's going to be a specific message. So I don't know who it's for, but the message was live for the moment. Don't stop the rain. And as I started this video, it literally started storming, raining at my house, or in my area, I should say, where I live. And I believe that's a representation that your divine counterpart, your masculine, is thinking about you. I feel like if it's not raining where they are, okay, they could be looking out the window, thinking of you as it rains. They could also have a romantic memory of you two in the rain, or maybe they want one. A lot of people think that rain is romantic, so something like that. um, so these are messages for divine masculine, and the overall message, I haven't even got into reading. Overall message is live for the moment, don't stop the rain. So let's see. I'm going to call here on this deck. What is this? I have two decks mixed together. I have the Lenormand and the Kipper, and they're very literal. So, what's this message for Divine Masculine? Live for the moment. Live for the moment. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. I see what's happening. Right now, Divine Masculine is unsettled about something. Okay, we have the Sun in reverse. The Sun can also stand for the Yang, the masculine. Okay, you don't have to be, it's not a gender, it's an energy. There are some masculines who are females, but this is the masculine energy. Someone is growing and maturing. Okay, I feel someone's looking at you in your pictures, and it's thundering outside as I say that. And we have over here a snake, and it's in the reverse. So I think that maybe some of you, your masculine is no longer with the karmic, or ending things with a karmic. They've grown a lot. They've grown a lot. Maybe they're thinking about you, wondering what you're up to. And the reason I say that is because, here's a feminine reading a message. Don't know what the message is. It says message of concern. It could be a masculine just writing a feminine a message, just literally to say, look, I can't do this. It's me, not you, kind of thing. Like, I'm not feeling it. I know I went through all this. I know we've been together all this time. I just can't. And my heart's just not in it. No matter how I have everything else, but I feel like my heart's not in it. And there's like a message of concern here. Now, for some of you, also, this could be a divine masculine writing to you, and you've not heard from them in a long time. So I'm channeling both here, okay? Definitely a karmic that is either out or on the way out. Quite literally, that karmic could receive a letter, some kind of note, text message. Hey, it happens in some places. Just say, I can't do this. I'm sorry, or I'm not ready to face you, but I just can't do this. I want to be alone, or I want to be single, or I want to whatever. Heavy energy, because that's what I had channeled, on the Divine Masculine. Was before I started this video, I had another title, in which I'm still going to do a video about that, and it's about Divine Masculine, will this seed grow? I'm going to do that video after this one, because this is leading all up to this story. This is actually probably should have been the second story. It was the second meditation or whatever, but anyway, before I lose track, I wanted to do this. I believe they're going to leave the karmic person in their life a message, because I think the karmic has so much control over this person, or can just be so mean or arrogant that this person doesn't want to break up with them in person. There are some people who just get really nasty, maybe even violent, and they read a message. But it's all because this divine masculine is either thinking of or watching their feminine, which I think that they after the second video comes out, I'll try to put the link in it here or at the end screen. It's going to reveal about this masculine here, about how they've been wondering if this seed with the karmic is going to grow. All right. But I feel compelled to make a completely separate video for that, so I'm not going to continue with that. But this is saying someone's outgrown a karmic situation. The karmic lesson is learned. They're either going to be out of the picture or it's happening. But I feel, we even have false person here, and we have mature woman. So basically, it's like somebody, and this is what I had said in one of my videos I made recently in the last couple of days. The karmic relationship, especially when it starts out, it's very passionate, it's sexual, it's 50 shades of gray, it's great, right? But then something happens and it's like, what the heck happened here? Where did the person that I got with go? Like, that's karmic. And it usually becomes, it's this, it's a negative toxic energy between each other. It's like the devil energy. It's a toxic bond, probably brought together in the physical realm. It wasn't very spiritual or anything, but this person can mimic, right? This is a mimicker. And this person used their sexual prowess to get the masculine. Now we have over here mature woman, which usually ends up being divine feminine, because divine feminine and a divine counterpart connection is usually older. They are more, they come in first, basically. They just incarnate first, But there's something like that going on. And I think if the message, why I was channeled to do this for the divine masculine is live for the moment, don't stop the rain. And if you're a divine masculine who's really sad and depressed and crying, I'm going to make a little confession to you guys. Look, when I was going through a really hard time, I felt like I had to keep a straight face, be strong, right? Be strong for the people I work with, live with. I was a pillar in my family. I had to be strong. And that, even though I'm a divine feminine, it's a mask I had to wear, okay? But I would go and cry in the shower all by myself because I knew nobody would come in there and bother me. I knew that was the one place in the house that I could go to and not be bothered. So that's what I want to say. That's my little confession to you. Maybe some of you masculines, are in the shower and it's sad. It's sad for you. It's a place where you can go cry. You can get out of the shower and it looks like you didn't, cry at all. It just looks like you got some soap in your eye, or your skin is red because the water was hot. It's so easy to hide a lot of things in the bathroom, right? Even if you're not happy with your partner or your karmic and you have to go do whatever. The bathroom's a very private place, providing there's a lock on the door. But that's something like this. Don't stop the rain. I think if you're crying in the shower, it's getting out some stuff. Maybe you're realizing something. You're getting in touch with your emotions, and that's fine, because we're always taught, especially as masculines, especially if you're a gender male, we're taught to be strong and don't cry and don't. But how do you tell a person who has all these feelings and emotions just to suck it up? But yet women gender, we can express ourselves. I mean, I am old school, but I've seen it. It's still around. We're still expecting that. We're expecting men to be strong and brave and everything, especially when we're in trouble. Now, there's people going to say, well, I fix my own problems and this and that. That's great for you, but it's just some things that we can't ignore. And it's not my doing. It's just how it is. But I feel if you're crying in the shower, I feel it's good. I feel if you're romanticizing about your divine feminine, I feel it's good. I also feel that it's mutual. Um, but live for the moment, okay? Live for the moment. Live for the moment. I want to pull from this deck Island Time Wellness here. Island Time Wellness in the house. All right, we got two cards that come up here. We got Date, it's in the reverse. And we have Hand of Cards. Take a chance, risk, being strategic options, not showing hand gambling. So this is your reading, Divine Masculine. You're not showing your hand of cards right now. You may want to speak with your feminine or whatever, or just go out on a date, okay? Speaking happens on a date. But you're not showing that hand for whoever this resonates for. For whoever this resonates for. Anything else? And it's got to resonate for one of you guys, because my twin flame and the karmics involved don't know my channel, so it's definitely one of you guys. We have a mask. I was just talking about the mask, you know. We got here the mask again. I think there's a divine masculine seeing through someone's fake ass ish. They're seeing the fakeness. They're feeling the coldness. There's no love. There might be everything else, but it's like it's cold, you know? It's like, where's the emotion? And it's almost like, you know, it's almost as like if they can't show their emotion, but they're also not seeing any emotion out of their karmic situation. It's just very cold. It's very false. I mean, false person. It's very fake, you know? Very fake. And it just keeps thundering. Remember, Divine Masculine, don't stop the rain. And we have karmic relationship in the reverse, okay? Fleeting triggers turmoil, all right? Lessons, letting go, and loving you. And I'm getting two messages with this. One is that the karmic doesn't like the ending for those masculines of you who've already ended it. And some of you are in the process of ending it, or you want to, but it's just really ugly. Like, that's why there's a message here, because just trying to break up with this person in person is like, it's just, you might not be able to do it. Like, this person might be really a cold person. Like, they could switch and snap, like snapped, you know. I'm going to pull some ancestor cards, because for me, I got a past life vibe for some of you guys, for some of you masculines out there, that you guys are, completing some work or evolving in some way to heal things with a divine feminine energy. Now, everybody thinks it's an actual external person to you, but it's going within. Heal the divine feminine energy within yourself. Ways you can do that, divine masculines, appreciate your moms, okay? Appreciate the sacrifices that all the feminines in your life did for you, because it was a lot of feminines who supported Jesus's church, Jesus, so he could do his great practices. A lot of women lifted Jesus up and supported Jesus. So like that, I feel that you want to feel that support from a strong divine feminine, and I feel you're not getting it, and you're sort of looking at it like, I'm seeing through the mask. I'm seeing through the mask of someone who said all the right things, right? They had the silver tongue, but when it came down to brass tacks, it just wasn't what the contract didn't end up being what the contract you thought it would be. It didn't work out the way you thought it would. Um, or it's not going the way you wanted it to, as planned. I'm hearing not going as planned. So let's talk about past life. This way, maybe you'll understand why you are so attracted or drawn to your divine feminine. And I would imagine that you might be if you're you know, watching readings about divine feminine and masculine. There is a little blockage for some of you. Okay. Past life. Okay. I feel like last life that it involved being incarnated at the same time as your divine counterpart or your twin flame or whatever. I think you had two choices back then as well. And I think it's a redo or a repeat of correcting something. Protection guardian and seer. All right? Because we have two feminines here. We have two feminines here. And I feel like it's a repeat. It's a redo. It's a redo. This is going to be divine masculine. This is going to need all of your intuition, because the thoughts won't make sense, because the thoughts made sense to be with the karmic. Remember, that's why you went with the karmic. That made sense. But what doesn't make sense is how maybe you're not in contact with someone, but you can't stop thinking of them. That makes no sense. And that is very twin flamey, okay? Twinny twin, whatever you want to call it, but yes. So you don't have to believe in that journey or in that thing, because, divine masculine, you're driven, you have goals. You didn't plan on this ish happening, right? You had a plan, and this was like sidetracking you. But you know what? What's really sidetracking you and the whole longevity of things, of your soul's growth and your soul's evolution, is repeating lifetimes. Now, it's one thing for me. Let's say I do something wrong and I can go fix it, and I lose a week of my life, a year of my life, a couple years. Like some people, they'll waste 20 years drinking and then they straighten up, try to fix the things and damage and all that. But this is lifetime, right? This is screwing up, making the wrong choice, not getting the lesson, and then coming back for a redo in a whole nother life. I mean, that's way longer than hours, weeks, years. That's a lifetime. And it's like, who wants to waste lifetimes? But I feel it's a redo. Same choice, same situation, same scenario, playing out same damn way. It's like if you watch The Matrix with Neo and Trinity, and how many times they have to go through that reincarnation or coming back or whatever. It's a redo, because it messed up before for whatever reason. I feel it's strong about intuition. I feel it has a lot to do with confidence. Be proud of yourself, divine masculine. Love yourself. Enjoy the feminine part of yourself. Allow that. Allow that emotion. Go cry in the shower. Allow, go to the Humane Society, and look at all those animals there that want to come home, that they're suffering. Get in touch with your divine feminine side, that part of you, because it's going to help you show an appreciation for that. And maybe you are in touch with that, and that's why you're starting to look at this like, I don't want to be with this person. It's very cold. It's karmic-y. That was the lesson. I want to be around love and loving people in general. I don't want to be around cold people. That's what the masculine, that's what you would be looking at this now about your seed, if it's growing, whether it's the seed with the karmic or the seed with your true divine counterpart. But this is a redo for some of you. This is a redo. I think it was at the end of that one Matrix. I don't remember if it was the second Matrix. It's years ago that I watched it because my deceased husband loved that show. We watched it like so much, but it was, I think, in that one that he chose love. Neo chose love, you know? No matter what, he was willing to let the whole Matrix go to hell because he didn't want Trinity to go, he didn't want to lose Trinity. And he's like, well, the heck with it all. I don't care about this. I love her and I want to be with her. And that's what's going to drive all this is the person, you, Divine Masculine, really being in touch with your intuition. And if there's something painful that you want to cry about, it's okay. Go cry. And if you don't want to cry in front of people, go in the shower and cry. This person is on the bottom of the deck. I do feel somebody might be doing some sort of some kind of work. Yeah, shield blocking it. I knew it. I felt it. I didn't want to say it. See, every time I try to stay high vibrational, the truth comes through. Shield. This came like this. So there is somebody, Divine Masculine, who is intentionally blocking your connection. Now, what does this mean? Like I always say, what is their revenge language? You know the person. You know your karmic. Do they do spell work? Do they go badmouth you to everybody? Do they turn your family against you? Like that movie, The Cable Guy with Jim Carrey, where he gets everybody to turn against this guy. Narcissistic stuff, but that's who's blocking. It's a female. It might be the karmic if you're dealing with a female karmic. All right, I'm going to pull some tarot. Oh, okay. Okay. Tell me about this message of concern, please. So they are guiding me to use this deck first and then the Miss Cleo deck at some point. I feel this is going to come in because of this blockage, honestly. Because they said this for the first half, this for the second half. This is Miss Cleo, which is an Egyptian-based tarot deck, and I do like it. And then right now I'm using Golden Girls, which is another very clear pictures, and that's why I like it. Not a bunch of stuff on camera to look through. Message of concern. I see you. I see you. Right there. Oh boy. 9 and 10 of swords. 4 of pentacles on the bottom. All right. Divine Masculine. If you've been holding back. All right. Okay. We have a 9 of swords. This is, okay, a lot of things. It's hard to sleep. Maybe you're thinking of this person in the morning or thinking of them at night. Maybe you stay busy in the day. But it seems like whatever it is that's occupying your mind, it has to do with a betrayal and an ending, okay? And then maybe there's been a lot of time between you and that person, okay? Maybe things have stopped, and this is the Star card. Now, this is a card of Aquarius. This Knight of Pentacles is a card of Virgo. Do not have to be dealing with any of these signs. It's just the energy. But somebody is thinking of the other person morning and night, okay, before they get busy with their day. It's like their first thoughts, their last thoughts, and it's something over a betrayal. And maybe this betrayal has to do with picking a karmic situation over the divine counterpart, okay? So, because that's what this message of concern is. So they literally could be telling you this, that they can't sleep, they can't stop thinking about you, because of some sort of betrayal. They can't get some sort of betrayal off their mind, something that happened that they didn't want to happen. Now, I don't know if this betrayal happened with the karmic. Like I said, this roles can be, it can be the karmic, it can be you. But there are two feminines here. They're looking at one feminine and then they're giving the other feminine notice. So that's very open how that could go. But star is major arcana and it's in reverse. It's a star of Aquarius. It's also someone not getting their wish fulfilled. Now, if this is the karmic would not be getting their wish fulfilled. This would be coming to an end, okay? This Knight of Pentacles, if it's a Virgo, would be saying, I don't know, I'm not coming home, or I'm not coming back, or I don't know, something. This is ending. This is ending for a reason. Probably going to have to do with my next video, which is about the seed. Will the seed grow? I think we know the answer. They're figuring, well, we have to find out whose seed. Anyway, the seed with the divine feminine or the seed with the karmic. But it looks like they're realizing it's not what they wished. There's a lot of betrayal here. Now, I don't know if that betrayal is with the karmic. That'll come down here. Now, this is another thing. If a person is using like spell work or going against you, doesn't even matter. Just someone's against you. This stuff makes its appearance in the 5D. Okay, the soul will know. If somebody goes against you and does some spell work, your soul will know it, even if your body is oblivious. Your flesh will be oblivious. The flesh is weak, but the soul knows. So nobody can really ever get away with it. And all that stuff is recorded. I mean, all that stuff, that's all done under spiritual. You don't even know. You got angels who record that stuff. And that's not me just running out of my mouth. That comes from Sylvia Browne's Book of Angels. You can go buy it if you want. But there are angels, like little minion type angels or whatever you talk about in the book. And they literally follow you around and they record all of your good deeds. Talk about who's good for Christmas. It made me think. And it made me think about, as a person, how I live my life. And just what I do in general, how I am as a person. I don't want to have to answer for a bunch of, wrong things. So, okay, what we don't see on this is face down, is what I'll tell you here in a minute. This is what you're not going to see, because that's how tarot talks to me when it's face down. Page of Swords, Seven of Swords, the Tower reverse, and Five of Pentacles. Okay, so if you're a divine masculine watching this and you're trying to watch, strategize, when is a good time? Because someone is out here. Someone is out of someone's life. Okay. Now, this is strong vibes of someone sneaking away. Look, just what I picked up on is I don't want to deal with this karmic. I can't pick it up, but it's the message of concern. My nails won't let me pick it up. That's sneaking away. That's sending the text message, the breakup letter. I'm sorry, I just can't do this. I'm out. And it's kind of sneaky because they're not going to break up face to face. But you know what? Sometimes you can't break up with somebody face to face. You do not know how they're going to go off. And if this is a nasty karmic, because it's a snake in reverse, if that is even like a violent person, like a person that gets mad, just starts cursing you out or throwing stuff at you, this person's like, I gotta bail the easy way. Like, I'm going to avoid this tower. I'm not going to see them face to face. I'm just going to leave a message. And that's it. And then what happens, you're out alone, solo, and we got a Page of Swords. So this is watching for an opportunity to talk with someone, or watching for an opportunity for whatever this Page of Pentacles is. There's something you're trying to figure out. The Page of Swords is learning something and watching and learning, and then this is actually first contact in some sort of way, whether a message, a phone call, whatever. So literally ending one with a message, beginning another with a message, looks like it's somebody's masculine plan. It's a masculine's plan here. Tell me about mature woman. Tell me about mature woman. Let's just hope for the masculine that your karmic isn't watching this. Hopefully they don't watch the channels you watch, okay? All right. Three of Wands. This is the future. This is waiting for something here. Six of Swords. Okay. Some of you are stuck. Some of you feel stuck right now, okay? And you are literally waiting for the right time to bolt out of there like a Mustang, I'm hearing. Like a Mustang. Like, I don't know, like a car or like a horse. Right towards that person, the one that's on your mind. That person that you have a past life. That Six of Cups is the past life. You come to correct. You come to correct a past life thing. Basically, you're making good on a promise. And I can't say what promise that is, but promise with the universe, I guess. So there's this betrayal that showed up earlier. Where the betrayal? Right here. This 9 and 10 of Swords, this betrayal that showed up earlier on the karmic side, that's telling me that you as a divine masculine, you're looking at, okay, it wasn't fair what happened because I didn't go after my truest desire. You know, it's almost like you're saying, well, I kind of got what I deserve because I didn't go after the one I wanted and my plan didn't work, you know. But that's also sort of the lesson from up above, you know, saying, well, you choose from love first because everything grows from love. So whatever you had with the karmic situation, it can't grow from anything if you didn't have love. And if you had love and they didn't have love, it still can't grow. You just become someone who is like an overdoer, and they're not doing enough. They're like doing bare minimum, and you're like overcompensating. That's not balance, and that's not love. So it looks like you may want to try to go after the one you wanted all along, whoever that is, whatever gave you a lot of passion. You know, this is the Ace of Wands. It's also the male phallic, but you're picking the path that you had the most desire for and to begin with. Okay? And that's what it's all about. That's part of self-love and self-care, is picking the path of your truest desires. That is the way. And that's part of loving yourself as divine masculine. I'm going to use this for this bottom row here. It's this mask. Mask is, you know, karmic relationships. They look very good on social media. They look good in gossip groups. Oh, how's so-and-so? Oh, they're fine. Everything's fine and everything is great. Meanwhile, that's the mask. Because the reality is, oh, we're no longer together, or we're really going through it right now. I don't think we're going to make it. Because over here, somebody's taking a gamble on someone else. Somebody's already got someone else in mind. And I think it's this person. Divine masculine, you have your eye on this person. You know, one thing I love about divine masculine energy is they just make it so dang simple, right? Cut through just cut through it. Just whatever. It's not working. I thought I wanted this. I don't. I can't. It's me. It's not you. You know, and not seeing the person, avoiding the person. I mean, it's really almost brilliant. I know there's a lot of people who may disagree and say, well, you should break up in person. Not everyone should break up in person because you don't know who you're dealing with. Let's not forget, this is a false person. It's a karmic. It's an unhappy karmic, an angry karmic, because I did see this snake in reverse. This snake in the reverse is like the snake who's in the grass. As long as you feed it, they don't give you no problem. This snake in reverse is a squeaky wheel. This snake in reverse is nasty. Okay. So keep in mind, divine masculine, that you're thinking, whatever you're thinking about how this person can act upon you in revenge, you're right. You're correct. I don't know your person, your karmic's love language, I also don't know their revenge language. But what I can see here, it's been very cold, not very passionate, not very loving, just sort of like roommates with benefits, or just someone to go kind of link up with. But it's really a redo. It's a past life redo. And they are doing something to block it. So with this Miss Cleo deck, we got Protection Guardian. What's that? We have Protection Guardian. All right. We have the Five of Cups. Now, the Five of Cups is someone sad, and I feel this is the karmic, and I feel that, like I said, this is Egyptian based, so you're going to have a lot to do with some sort of spell work. This is an altar, and I feel, Divine Masculine, some of you guys do have a karmic who has an altar on you, something to put you two together, a Two of Cups, tie you up. They have something here. It's just not intention, because we have some tools down here on the ground which remind you of the Magician. Why do we have this down here? What is this? We understand it's Five of Cups. We should have 5 cups. So what the heck is this down here they're using? So some of you Divine Masculines, if you're feeling like they're doing that, it can actually affect your body. You can literally get stomach pain, stomach aches, gas, cramps, feel tired, sluggish. Those are some forms of the way psychic attack rear its head, okay? This guardian protection, we have the moon reverse, we have the 4 cups upright. Yeah, someone is someone is going out at night, okay, at a moon, where the moon is. Some of them are cemeteries, because look, these pyramids here can be like gravestones, headstones. Could be doing work with water, okay, doing work with the cemetery, um, doing work with rainwater, okay, doing um, moon magic. Now, um, I have to say this because it's something that I don't do anymore, but it's something that I did a long time ago. I had, it's a long story. Maybe I'll share it on my journey. But for some of those people who practice moon magic, there's some name for it, like a lucero. If you know what that is, then you'll know what that is. But that's a lucero moon. So some of you Divine Masculines, if you do know anything about someone doing some sort of magic, they are doing it when the moon looks like this. Pay attention to the tips of the moon. Okay. And if you're still with the karmic and they try, pay attention to when they do want something from you. Like if you guys are still sleeping together, if they do want to interact with you, pay attention to the moon and what it looks like. And if the tips are down, they may be also trying to get pregnant in certain cycles, okay? Because look at here, they're having a good time. There's certain moon cycles that a karmic may try to get you drinking, or get you emotional in some way, get you to where they want you. You don't know this though, okay? Divine Masculine, you don't know this. They're doing a lot of stuff with cups, okay? That's what makes me think of that. They might have an altar, Bovada or something like that, where there's like 9 cups of water. They have the Ace of Swords reversed. They're putting out negative intentions and positive intentions. Okay, they're putting out negative intentions to block, okay, you and your divine counterpart. All right, negative attacks, psychic attack, it doesn't matter. All right, that's what they're doing, negative intentions. But here they are sending out whatever it is that they want with you and them. Okay, so I don't know your karmic. It's whatever they want with you and them. And some of them are working with another person. Yeah. Some of them are working with another person who could be. Okay, I'm getting messages. All right, somebody out here is using Santeria, so that's for some masculine. Um, Someone, they are working with another person, or if they're doing any kind of magic, they're working with another person. They're trying to get something to happen really fast as well. So if things are rocky at home and they got a feeling that you're gonna bail out, dip out, whatever, deuces, they're working with someone else to get something done quick. A high priest, Santero, whatever. They're also trying to get protection. Again, pay attention to the moon. Pay attention to the tips of the moon, because this person is doing things. Might even be visiting places. Might even be wanting to go to certain places by the water or do some things by the river. This person, if they are practicing that sort of religion, they would be, what they're trying to do is they're trying to work with Oshun, but they are also trying to protect their health, because maybe it was told that something might come back to them. I don't know, but they're working with someone else, and they may even have another person. They may have even found somebody on the side going to that place where they do these things, these rituals and stuff like that. Whatever kind of spiritual house that it is. That is crazy. I don't know why that came through. So I want to get back to something else. But this will, if it isn't Santeria or something like that, somebody is using something. Okay? Somebody's using something to stop a soul contract. All right? To stop a higher level soulmate relationship, which I choose to call it like a twin flame or divine counterpart. They've done all kinds of stuff, but it's not going to stick, I don't feel, because we have the Five of Swords in reverse. I feel there's nothing left that they can do. I feel they've probably exhausted a lot of money in it as well to get you under control. Can you imagine that? Divine masculine, you are the emperor. You are not to be controlled. So that is exactly what they're trying to do. They're trying to keep you from this higher level relationship. They're trying to keep you from planting this seed, this Ace of Coins in reverse. And yeah, they're trying to stop a twin flame connection. They're trying to stop it. Got the King of Swords on the bottom. That's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. And then we have the lovers, and that's Gemini energy. Seven of Cups. They do not want you. Divine masculine, listen to me. Your karmic does not want you with your divine counterpart. They are doing active things, okay, to keep you guys apart. They're setting intentions. I'm telling you. Look, you have the King of Swords and the Devil, and the Two of Staffs. They're trying to keep you on the path they want you on. The Devil is about control. All right, they're trying to control, and maybe even something with this Five of Coins. Keep you broke, keep you miserable, keep you in lack. They are anyway here to block your path, because the lesson will end up being to raise your boundaries, not to allow yourself to be treated like that, and to love yourself. And this is exactly what they're trying to do. They're trying to keep you in lack. They're trying to keep you on the path that they want you. They are controlling you, and they're setting these intentions. All right. And pay attention to contracts, anything legalities, because they might be trying to take your money. Yeah. Four of Coins with the Nine of Coins. Some of you divine masculines, your feminines, are saving money on the side, and some of it's your money, and some of it something here with this King of Swords. That's going to end up being a betrayal. This can be a contract. They could forge a signature. It's a betrayal, and it's from this karmic, this Queen of Staff, this fiery person. Might be very sexy and all that, but man, not good. So we have this fiery person, Aries, Leo, Sag in their chart possibly, and then we have this Hermit in reverse, which is Virgo, Major Arcana. It could literally be that, this person turning their back on that person. Could be you, Divine Masculine, that you are gaining wisdom about this person. I have the Devil and I have the Magician in reverse. They are doing something. All right? They are doing something. And they're getting help. They're getting help. But it's not going to stick. The Strength card came out in reverse. It's not going to stick. It's not going to stick. And thing is, with this Nine of Staff in reverse, they've tried so many things before. It's just not going to stick. All right, I want to close out with some oracle cards here, and then we'll finish up the reading with that. It's been long enough. You get the gist of what's going on if you're here spying or whatever, or if you're Divine Feminine and you're spying or whatever. I don't know. I was just guided to do this reading. Not trying to trigger anyone. Okay. I'll go through those in a minute. I just want to clear some space. All right. I'm using the... What are these cards? Starseed Oracles. We'll get some information, advice, or messages. Yeah, messages, not advice, messages. This is going to require your intuition, you guys. It's going to require your intuition. It's going to require living in the moment. Yeah. That's going to keep your energy clear and clean. Jump in. All right. Cracked open. I'm telling you, some of you Divine Masculines, you guys are getting ready to get cracked open. Okay, rock bottom. Surrender to the alchemy of life. This is how the divine works in all of our lives. They just usually start with the Divine Feminine first. They break you down, but they build you back up. And when they build you back up, you're not breakable. You're not breakable then. Star Keeper. Okay, cosmic ancestors. Seed the light by staying grounded. So this is telling me also touch the floor, the ground, the concrete, the grass, the sand, whatever under your feet. Touch, feel your environment, because I feel, a lot of Divine Masculines are very intuitive, but in this case, it just has something went wrong. It was with the intuition, but yeah, Star Keeper, cosmic ancestor. All right, stay grounded. So that's immerse yourself in nature. Okay, in any way you can. If you can put yourself in the water or give yourself a salt bath or something, renew your aura. That helps a lot, especially if you're under psychic attack. Go dunk yourself in the ocean and cleanse yourself. And a prayer to God sure don't help. Jump in. Andromedan energy, adventure. Say yes to change. So I think the divine is trying to work in your lives. And I think you just have to allow it, go with the flow, and just jump in. Just jump in. Don't put any negativity to whatever you think the experience may be. Know that the divine has your back and is working on your behalf. I think it's time for you to go toward your happiness, because this was a lot and it won't stop. So you gotta love yourself, go for your own happiness, and try to live in the moment and immerse yourself, but you are on that verge, that precipice of being cracked wide open. So, all right, you guys, don't forget to like the video. Namaste.